The general requirement for energy and materials is common in all organisms, but it is fulfilled in different ways. Some organisms use simple food material obtained from inorganic sources in the form of carbon dioxide and water. These organisms include green plants and some bacteria. Other organisms utilize complex substances. Now answer the following question on the basis of the above information. So the process of food intake and utilized of energy obtained from it is called option A nutrition, option B respiration, option C transportation, and option D none of these. So the correct option is nutrition, because you know that nutrition is the process in which organism can take food and utilized inside the body and maintain our body. So now coming on the second one, autotrophs synthesis are synthesize their own food by the process of glycolysis, transpiration, transportation, and the option number D is photosynthesis. So that is very simple question, and the option D is the correct, photosynthesis, because you know that autotrophs make their own food. So only the process of photosynthesis that performed by the autotrophs for synthesizing their own food. Now move on the next question number third. The small pores present on the surface of the leaves are called. You also know that, because that is very easy question. Stomata. Okay. So option A is whole, B stomata, C chlorophyll, and D section of leaf. So stomata is the correct option. Next question number fourth. The mode of nutrition in which organism feed on dead and decaying matter is called. Again I repeated the question because this question is very easy in the way. The mode of nutrition in which organism feed on dead and decaying matter is called saprophytic mode of nutrition. That is the correct option, because holozoic they take the five major process like ingation, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and digestion. Parasitic means the living organism that depend on the other living organism for food and nourishment. Autotrophic mode of nutrition in which organism can take their own food by inorganic materials. But the saprophytic mode of nutrition is, it means they are growing on the dead and decaying matter for taking the nutrients. So the correct option is option number B, saprophytic mode of nutrition. Now question number fifth. The mode of nutrition in viruses and leech is, so first one is parasitic mode, second one is saprophytic mode, third one holozoic mode, and the fourth one autotrophic mode. So parasitic mode is there. Why? Because these two organisms like virus and leech that are totally depend on other living organisms. So that's why the reason the mode of nutrition in viruses and leech are parasitic. Now question number 6. Digestion is the process in which breakdown of food from larger to smaller piece takes place. Digestion occurs in three phases. Mechanical digestion is the physical breakdown of large piece of food into smaller piece, which can be got at by digestive enzymes. In chemical digestion, enzymes break down food into small molecules the body can use. Finally, the nutrients are absorbed in the bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, the nutrients are taken to the liver, which is a kind of chemical factory for the body. Now, answer the following question on the basis of the above information. So the first question is given there. The lining of food pipe has muscles which contract and relax periodically. These contracting and relaxing movement of food pipe are called peristaltic movement, because in esophagus the contraction and relaxation is caused inside the muscles. So this movement is known as peristaltic movement. Now move on the second one. Gastric glands in the walls of stomach secretes hydrochloric acid, mucus, both A and B, none of these. So the option number C is the correct one, hydrochloric acid as well as mucus. But one more important secretion is also there, pepsine. So sometimes the option is also given there like that, hydrochloric acid, mucus and pepsine, and the fourth option is all of these. So we put up on the tick all of these. Next, the exit of food from the stomach into the small intestine is regulated by esophagus, sphincter muscles, nasal passage and alimentary canal. So the correct option is sphincter muscles. Why? Because sphincter muscles is responsible for the transmission of food from the stomach to the small intestine. Now question number 4th, you see the diagram, and question number 4th is given there. The part level 1 to 4 in the diagram below are respectively. So 1, 2, 3, 4 option is given there. First one, mouth, teeth, salivary gland and pharynx. Second option, teeth, salivary gland, pharynx, nasal passage. Third one, teeth, pharynx, salivary gland, nasal passage. And option number 4th, teeth, mouth, pharynx, nasal passage. So firstly we will identify that which option have to take in much in number. So you see that first one is written there mouth, but other three are written there teeth. So generally we are move on the teeth, but when we have to see the diagram, so we get identified that mouth is the portion is showing with the first option, second one will showing the teeth, now third one will showing the salivary gland, and the fourth one is showing the pharynx. So according to this, option number A is the correct. Now move on the next question number 5th. The complete digestion of food takes place in option A, small intestine, option B, large intestine, option C, stomach, and option D, gallbladder. So you all of you have to know about that. The complete digestion are performed in small intestine, because in the small intestine have to connect the blood vessels, and after digestion the energy will transmit it through small intestine into the blood vessels via villi. So villi is a finger like projection that will be arises inside the small intestine, that can transmit the material from increasing the surface area inside the small intestine.